Welcome to part 2 of my shitty Australian laundry renovation. This is where we were at last time. I'd painted the wall half green and slapped up some VJ board. Now when I was putting on the cap molding, I realized that the light switch was awkwardly positioned and I actually needed to carve into the molding a little bit so that it would sit on top of the light switch. Now I'm using nails and not liquid nails so that in the future when I change my mind, I can tear all this down and it won't ruin my walls. Now at this stage, really, I've done minimal work, but my delusions were leading me to believe I was going to have a maximum wow factor and it just has fallen a bit short. So what is it that I'm going to be doing to fix this problem? I'm putting all of my expectations in 300mm more of VJ wall paneling because that'll fix it. Now for your viewing pleasure, this is a video of me trying to do maths or measurements when I went to a Steiner school and didn't do maths. Well, that's not entirely true. I actually only did 3 years at a Steiner school. I did all of year 1, 2 and 3, but we didn't do maths. I didn't actually learn maths properly until I started year 4. So you can definitely call me a lot of things, but the sharpest tool in the shed is not one of them. Anyhow, so to get my smarts out on full display, I painted my board the wrong colour. I painted it green instead of white. Good job, Ebony, good job. Now the next part divides the internet whenever I do it, but I paint all of my aluminium window frames in my house. I do not have the money to go through and replace them all. And this is the part where men who think that WD-40 is a good replacement for lube come out of the woodwork and tell me that you're just a girl and these are shit and they're going to look shit in a couple of years. Now, all those men who I'm sure they're all called Mike can all go back to their sheds with their little cans of WD-40 because these are my window frames that I painted 7 years ago. And you can see how hard it is for that paint to come off when I'm literally sanding it. So you can fuck off, Mike. Your last name is definitely Hunt. But in order for Mike to not be right, it is tedious. You need to do a lot of prep work and you need to use a good quality etch primer and paint. Now, that's about it for part 2. Keep an eye out for part 3, or better yet, follow me for part 3.